Wonderland, Robert Fong.
You see, right here, one day in the morning, I was just wondering, this little lump right here, I wonder if it will ever grow bigger. And of course, spoiler alert, that actually it did grow bigger. It grew to the point where it grew like this, like almost like somebody just hit me. And on top of it, I went to see the doctor and I had allergic reactions to antibiotics. So on that night, when I went to work to teach, I was looking like this. And everybody was like shocked. He's like, are you okay? It's like, do you need to go see the doctor? You should go to the hospital, you know? I was scaring my students and they were adults. They were adults. So I was teaching there. And that episode started a whole series of realizations. Number one, I was working 24, well, not 24 hours a day, but I was working 2 jobs, part-time, full-time, barely had 3 hours of sleep. And suddenly this health issues happens. I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose all my money. What am I going to do? But there in the hospital, that's when I realized one thing. I was the youngest person laying on the bed. Around me was all people around 50s, 60s, 70s. And the elderly just turned to me and said, you know, I haven't seen a young man here for a very long time. You're the first one. That's when it kind of hits me, number one realization. Wait, I'm so young. Why am I in bed right here? What am I doing? What is it that really I want to do? But then the next day, that was when the doctor told me, this little lump right here, I need a surgery. I was like, okay. Now, for those of you who are thinking, is it cancer? No, it's not. It's actually a very simple issue with growing some sort of dirt inside. But all I can remember from this experience was that after the little surgery, in front of me, across to me, there was a patient. He was a father. He had colon cancer. He comes in with pain and everything else. And on that day, I still remember very vividly that all his family was surrounding him. He was terminally ill. He was dying. And on that day, he actually died. All I can remember was the son saying, Dad, please don't die. I'll do anything for you. Sadly, it is life. And I think at that moment, it kind of wakens me up a little bit. One, I'm the youngest person in the whole room. Two, the person who actually dies and leaving his family behind. Is this how I want to end up? Is this how I wonder whether my life should be moving forward? And after getting out of the hospital, after this realization, then I receive a call. Hey, Mr. Fong, can you give me my son more homework and can you actually come out? I was not in the right mind. I was like, okay, forget it. I just hung up on the person because I was thinking, I already said I was going to the hospital. Just the moment I got out, you pushed me to actually give more assignments. What is life? You know, what do you do with all these stress and everything that is happening? For me, I was thinking, I need something. And Christmas, it's the time that I realize is the time I can put a pause into all stress, into all works. Christmas is the time that I can build a little Christmas tree on my desk where I can decorate it just for that period. Because you have to understand one thing. I didn't grow up in Hong Kong where it's bustling and hustling with all life and work. I grew up in France. The philosophy of c'est la vie, we relax. But then of course I was thinking, hey, I'm young, I can handle it. But I couldn't. So every Christmas, I would set up my own winter wonderland. And I would play music, I would play Christmas songs around December 1st. And I'm making an excuse like December will last for 12 days. You heard of the song, right? 12 days of Christmas. And then I count down again. In fact, right now, every single year, if I can, ever since I met my wife, I have this little advent calendar here. I prepare a little gift on a daily basis where I can help her feel more Christmassy and have a little more fun. But, over the years, even though I've realized that I need to put a pause into everything else, but this year was different. This year is when I didn't feel Christmassy. I felt I did all the thing. I had my Christmas tree. I set this up. Why is it I am still not feeling recharged or feeling re-energized to tackle whatever world's problem is? Because right now you have war, you have pandemic, you have everything that is happening, plus your work. I just couldn't breathe. I just didn't feel anything anymore. I just felt stressed until my wife told me, you know what? How about we just try this? Let's just sit on the sofa, pause, look at the Christmas light, look at the Christmas tree. And so there we were, just for that 10 minutes. I finally felt a bit more re-energized. And this is the purpose pause, a purposeful pause, not something where you make it a routine, but you pause so that way you can wonder, actually not wonder, but get into your wonderland. For me, it was winter wonderland. For me, it was my time with my wife where I can sit and have a bit of Christmas time. But what about you? What's your wonderland? Is it lately a lot of things that's been bothering you, boggling up everything that is happening? Maybe you can consider this. Pause for 10 minutes. Get into your wonderland, whether it's pancake wonderland, whether it's shoes wonderland, whether it's gadget wonderland, whatever it is, just put that pause into there and wonder, what could it be? Because I like this song from Walking in Winter Wonderland. I'm not going to sing it. I'm not a good singer, so I don't want your ears to bleed. But it did say that we'll conspire and then we'll face unafraid, walking in winter wonderland, facing our problems. Wonder, get into a wonderland for yourself.